The time is 8:16 p.m. Good evening. Monday, August 30th, 2021. The news headline: Masquerades surface in Nsukka to enforce sit-at-home order despite suspension. The Good News NG says that the Masquerade surface in Nsukka to enforce sit-at-home order despite suspension. Despite the suspension of the sit-at-home order every Monday in Southeast, residents are afraid to leave their home. Today, August 30th, many streets in major areas in Southeast remains deserted. Also, there have been reports of masquerades parading the streets to deter people from going about their businesses. They have reportedly threatened that anyone caught going out will be flogged. The sit-at-home order was declared to protest the arrest of IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu. It was later suspended but residents says that it is only in words, as people fear that they will be attacked if they open their offices. The time is 8:18 p.m. The analysis: it is kind of hilarious that some masquerades were said to have been on the streets of the Southeast to prevent the residents of the Southeast from going about their daily businesses. This has been on the hold for quite a while now, while the IPOB declared that the Southeast residents should remain at home and not go about their businesses. However, it was actually suspended again that they can go about their businesses, but the residents are scared to go about their businesses because they do not want to lose their life. Meanwhile, it has been reported again that some masquerades are on the streets threatening that they are going to flog any resident that refuses to obey the sit-at-home order, which was actually suspended by the same IPOB. It is known that the Abia government has asked residents of the state to disregard the sit-at-home order by the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. The government directives was contained in a statement issued in Umuahia by Commissioner for Information Okiyi Kalu, where the IPOB on July 30 ordered a sit-at-home in the Southeast every Monday until its leader Nnamdi Kanu is released from the custody of the Department of State Services. The IPOB threatening to shut down economic activities in the region, adding that violators of the order would be visited with violence. Reacting to the order, Abia government advised law-abiding citizens and visitors to go about their normal businesses without fear of molestation. Mr. Kalu stated that the adequate security had been provided to ensure the safety of lives and property in all parts of the state. He added that it made no economic sense to order traders to sit at home while themselves and their family are struggling to fend for themselves under the COVID-19 and the attendant harsh economy. He further warned that compelling children to stay away from schools will be counterproductive and capable of retarding the progress academically. The commissioner, however, noted that it should not compel anyone wishing to stay at home for any reason whatsoever not to do so. However, Mr. Kalu pointed out that as citizens have freedom of movement under the extant Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, we wish to strongly advise that nobody should also compel or enforce any sit-at-home order from any non-state actor. And as a result of this, the commissioner stated that government was actively monitoring the situation with Kanu, who is an indigene of the state, currently undergoing trial at a federal high court in Abuja. We remain in touch with his family, members, other relevant persons and institutions and receive regular updates through them on the situation. The people of the residents, however, are saying that their seat at home is not as a result of being loyal to either the indigenous people of Biafra or even the state government, but they do so because they do not want to lose their life. And yet again, it was just in that some people in masquerade wears have actually stayed in critical positions of the southeast, threatening to flog anybody who refuses to comply with the sit-at-home order prescribed by the indigenous people of Biafra. The commissioner stated that the government was actively monitoring all of these situations and everything is under control, where they told the citizens of the residents of the southeast that they need not to bother themselves because the police and security agencies are actually on top of the game. Meanwhile, some residents actually alleged that whenever they experience any security issues and they visit the police station, that there was a particular time, a resident actually claimed that there was a particular time he visited the police station to make a report, and the police replied that this is a payback time, because as at then when the IPOB were attacking the police stations, all the residents were clapping for the IPOB for doing so, and this is their time and they have to just dance to the tune. A senior police officer also, who does not want his name to be disclosed, was said to make an allegation that the police are not doing anything, as the only thing they do is to extort the residents of their hard-earned money, and this is why even the residents do not have any fear for the security agencies and the police officers. The senior police officer actually urged the federal government to quickly look into this matter and find a solution to it as soon as possible. Nnamdi Kanu is still in the DSS facility, and as a result of this, the IPOB has said that they are going to do everything possible to make sure that the economy of the southeast region also feels the same pressure and torture of which their leader Nnamdi Kanu is actually undergoing. Mind you, the commissioner the commissioner of the state government said that they are actively monitoring the situation of Kanu, who is an indigenous of their own state as well, and that they are doing their best to make sure that everything is going on free and fair as he is undergoing a trial at the Federal High Court in Abuja, and that they receive regular updates on the case. After this order made on July 30 by the IPOB for a seat at home in the southeast every Monday until their leader is released from the custody of the Department of State Services, a whole lot of issues has been happening, and the residents of the states are still afraid and tensioned as per going on with their businesses as usual. The time is 8:25 p.m. Good evening.